Hey everyone, and welcome back. I am so excited to be back in the shop. It's been about 2 months and my county, Miami-Dade County, has finally reopened the salon. So super excited to be back, welcome my clients, and start getting those nails done. So with the reopening, let's talk about the guidelines that we in the nail biz need to take to help stop the spread. So before we begin, please know that each state or county could have specific guidelines. For the most part, it's all kind of the same, but just make sure that you're checking with your specific state or county to see if there's any specifications that you need to take in particular that we don't go over today. First things first, we need to continue following CDC guidelines for social distancing, face covering, and PPE guidelines. That includes gatherings limited to 10 people or less, washing or sanitizing your hands often, and also wearing gloves. Obviously, we're in a shop that we're kind of close to our people, but there's definitely things that we can do to do the best that we can in complying with those rules and guidelines. So capacity in general is limited in all the locations. And definitely when you check up for your state or your county's guidelines, make sure that you look at that point. Social gatherings of 10 or more are prohibited right now. We need to keep it less than 10, but based on your square footage, you can occupy maybe 25% of that. So definitely find out what your limitations are overall. Second thing is that we're going to be doing appointment only, no walk-in. So you'll definitely be able to control the amount of people that are coming into the shop. Unless someone requires supervision like kids, no one in the shop unless they're getting service. That's another way that's going to help you out. And your clients can text you or whatever process you have that's more convenient for you to let you know when they're there. That way you can let them know when you're ready to come up. So that's how we're going to help kind of comply with the social distancing. Now, face coverings, we already need to be wearing one everywhere in public, so your clients need to be wearing a face covering. A lot of nail technicians already use face masks at work because we have a lot of particles in the air and stuff. So it's actually a good habit that you already have. If you don't already have that habit, like me, get yourself some face masks. I get a box of these disposable ones. I like it because I just toss it at the end of the night and I use a new fresh one every day. You can either make or buy reusable ones. You just want to make sure that you're not using the same one every single day, that you're properly cleaning and sanitizing before you use it again. So either have a couple that you can alternate between, or make sure that you're diligent in washing and sanitizing it before you use it the next day. As far as washing hands and sanitizing, it's very simple. Have your clients wash their hands or sanitize as soon as they get in. Again, another practice that we should already be doing, but one that we can definitely start super easily. Keep the sanitizer on your table or somewhere that's easily accessible for your client. And gloves. Again, another best habit that a lot of nail technicians already follow. They use gloves all the time. We don't want to get stuff on our hands, mess up our nails, it gets dry. But if you're not already using them, get more gloves in your shop, use them. I would suggest using nitrile gloves. It'll help avoid dealing with any client that might have a latex allergy. And I like them powder free, but definitely get yourself some gloves. So the next thing we need to do is post the CDC guidelines to help stop the spread. And this definitely helps show your clients that you're doing everything necessary to continue business safely and very clean. And we want our clients to feel very comfortable coming in and being able to keep up with their normal day-to-day life. Now the sanitation. You're going to be doing a lot of sanitation, but a lot of it we should already be doing. First things first, we need to get rid of anything in the shop that is really not essential. Maybe some decor or anything there for the clients to grab that we're not able to sanitize. So that's magazines, woven baskets, blankets, coat racks, anything like that. We don't want to have anything in the shop that we're not able to clean. It absorbs a bunch of stuff and we need to get rid of that. The thing is with cleaning is that you need to make sure that you have an EPA registered cleaning product that's labeled as a bactericidal, fungicidal, also virucidal. And you can even search online for EPA registered cleaning products of those things, and it'll give you a list of things that you can order to make sure that you're cleaning with products that are really gonna get the cleaning done that we need. Okay, so essentially with cleaning, we need to wipe everything down. So at the end of every workday, everything needs to get wiped down. I'm talking all your door handles, all your counter spaces, even if it's something that's not getting touched regularly throughout the day, but you want to make sure that you're cleaning everything at the end of the night, that you don't have anything sitting over and waiting for the next day. It's also very time effective when you're setting up in the morning to know that everything is already ready to go. The cleaning does not happen just at the end of the day. We need to make sure that we're diligent in cleaning between our clients. And what we're really gonna focus on cleaning during that time is all of the touch stuff. So what I do is when I'm done with my client, their color polish, the base and top coat that I use, I make sure that I leave that on the table and I wipe it before I put it back. It definitely helps me manage it a lot more. If I did any kind of overlay, I'm wiping the things, the brush, the cuticle oil, my little water spray thing that I use to wipe off any cuticle remover residue. You want to make sure that your little clips, if you are using aluminum foil, awesome, it gets tossed between clients, it should be. But I like using little clips. Those I'll soak in maybe some barbicide or I'll clean it with a disinfectant. But I make sure that those things are getting cleaned before I put them back, just to help keep myself really organized with it. So at the end of the night, between every single client, make sure that you're getting the door handles and also your chair handles, like on your pedicure chair, your table chair, anywhere that the client's touching. Oh, and importantly, the light. They're sticking their little sweaty hand in there all the time with that heat that's going on under the light. You want to make sure that you're wiping the surfaces completely down between clients. This is where we really need to be extra diligent. So there's definitely no room to skip steps. Get it done. And like I said before, we should really be doing a lot of the sanitation anyways, especially in the environment that we work with and all the different people that we see. So let's talk about supplies. Supplies in my shop, I'm a one-time use shop. The only supplies that I have in this shop that are not one-time use are my cuticle nipper and my pusher, because there is no wood stick that's going to push back that cuticle like a stainless steel pusher. But I do make sure that those are wiped down, cleaned with antibacterial soap and soaking in barbicide. I use 100% barbicide. I know there's a lot of different brands out there, but I feel more comfortable using my barbicide. Barbicide's great to clean with, but just keep in mind you need to have things soaking for at least 10 minutes or saturated with it for at least 10 minutes for it to really do its job. Just a little tip to share if you didn't already know. So I do disinfect my implements. Everything else in my shop is one-time use. So I already showed you gloves. For the foot paddle, I use a stainless steel paddle. These are really awesome. Got them on Amazon. I use removable sticky little things. This one works really great. We peel it off after every client. We make sure that we wash these with antibacterial soap and disinfectant barbicide for the appropriate amount of time. These scrubs were my OGs. I used these for 5 years before I started using this. And these also, I get them on Amazon. They are disposable pumice. Really awesome. It's something that is inexpensive, I would say, and I definitely think it's worth the value. Files and buffers. This is a big thing I see shared a lot. We really should not be doing it. If we are sharing files, it has to be a disinfectable file. Not all of them are, so check it out. But I find a great value in getting a new buffer, new file for all my clients. And right now with everything going on, it is imperative that you do your best to not share things between clients. So getting some disposable buffers and files are great. I will do my best to get the links so that way you have a direct link on Amazon if you want to check it out. And also if you're prepping, if you have a lot of clients and you're usually pumping from the same lotion bin or anything, get these little cups already portioned out throughout the day. It'll actually make you even more effective and minimize what you need to keep at your station. So definitely think about what it is that you're prepping out and what you could already have ready so you're not grabbing stuff while you're helping your client. Now, anything, again, that you are reusing between clients, just please make sure that you're washing and sanitizing properly. And a little tip, since the cleaning stuff can be a little bit time consuming and some of us are incorporating new things into our daily routine, give yourself a little bit of time between scheduling the appointments so that way you're not in a rush and you're not missing anything, especially in the beginning as you try to incorporate this into your routine. Okay, so I really hope that that wasn't too boring and informative. I can definitely tell you from experience that it is not a huge deal, the actions that we need to take. It is something that you can incorporate and literally take just moments of your time. You'll definitely get in the flow of things, but don't skip any corners. We want to all get back to our regular normal, and everything that we do in the shop to work towards that is really making a big impact. So let's keep doing what we need to do. I'm so excited for those that are finally open, and for those that are not, just trust that it's in the best interest of public safety. You're gonna get open soon, and I cannot wait to have everyone back on track and getting nails done. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notifications. We got lots more videos that are gonna be coming up, and finally back on my reviews. So make sure that you get that done. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.